All right. What up, y'all? It's that dude, Levi Tate,
Your boy Non Plus.
and we are Dead Ass Poet Society. And today, right about now, we're going to give you our reaction to The Big Sean featuring Nas. It's called Poor Sportsmanship.
This is Elite.
This is
From
Elite.
the album that's coming out. From what I heard, it was somebody, either a fan or somebody in Drake's camp, that leaked the Big Sean album, and this is one of the joints on that album.
Now, how does that happen?
I don't know, bro. Somebody's mad because supposedly in one of the songs he's taking shots at Drake.
Gotcha.
So I guess in order to get back at him, somebody was like, "Yo, now we're leaking your album and it's gonna hurt your sales or whatever." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
Poor sportsmanship.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
And with that being said, we're gonna kick it off.
Let's do it.
They hate me now, they hated me then. Niggas hate to see you win. Poor sportsmanship. Look at I got more to get.
Absolutely.
Can't believe I was this fortunate. Fortune 500, but not the 500. Used to think that up was a quarter brick. Till I realized we needed more than this.
Shit, I
Used to
never
think
had
up was
me
a quarter brick
borderlines.
until I
I
realized we need more than
had
this.
borderlines.
Free all of my dogs, the ones with the stripes. That industrial complex set us up for a price.
Life fell in place when I got organized. That Detroit dirt.
Go ahead.
That industrial complex set us up for a price. Like
Really?
the prison industrial, like the fact that prison is privatized. So like to keep the jails full, who do they put in there? Minorities. You know what I'm saying? And there's people profiting off of this.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
it's like it's a setup.
Free labor. Slavery.
Facts. It's modern slavery.
That's it.
100%.
So putting that into context, though, your thoughts on the beat?
Fire. Hit Boy,
Okay.
bro. Hit Boy don't miss. You know, he's one of my guys, bro. Hit Boy,
Sure.
he's up there in my book.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think the work, the catalog that him and Nas have put together has been flawless,
Yeah,
to say the least.
He's more than proven himself, though. But not only like the amount of output, but the quality of the output. And remember, before he ever did this whole thing with Nas, he was giving hits to Beyonce, Jay-Z, and all these other people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The guy got talent, for sure.
Yeah.
Very versatile, well-rounded. And as you mentioned, he's kind of covering all genres. So,
Bro, and one of the things that is unique about him, right? Every producer has like their kind of vibe or their thing, right? Like Primo is the boom bap with the scratches.
right.
You know, let's say for example, P Rock will be very soulful stuff. Hit Boy does all of it.
Yeah, he's versatile.
He does all of it. He doesn't have a style. His style is that he can do many styles.
Right.
Like he's like
Quality, too. At
quality.
that.
Yeah.
So, respect. What do you think so far of the dynamic between the two of them on the track?
Yeah, man, it's a small dose so far, but I like it.
Yeah?
You know, they've had a couple songs together before, like on King's Disease. They have Replaced Me, that was a fire song too. So, like, they vibe well. They mesh well. So,
All right.
yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes.
All right, let's check it out then.
Washington Heights.
Stupid, you can't compare legendary to hype.
You can't compare this many years to overnight, no. I could never play the sidelines like Scottie Pippen when my team need me to step up and win it. You don't understand the thoughts that's under this fitted. I see niggas get it and niggas who didn't. The biggest resemblance was always lacking commitment. Buying land 100 million liquid. Offshore accounts, you gotta Gilligan to get to it. Don't walk off of me like I said, did Mike on some of your feeling shit, no. Poor sportsmanship. I know niggas who got girls, but they more than bitch. Nah, I don't get caught up in trends. Waves I started, I gotta see all the way to the end. Look what we value today. How much you making you spend? What they gon' write on your grave? What they gon' say in the end? One thing that you never hear me say is I wish I was him. The most comfortable place in the world to me is my skin. It feels like I'm on a camping trip, how I keep it intense. My name you read in cement. Playing for keeps, my girl a keeper, I'm keeping it in. Once again, set the bar higher and leap it again. Yeah, I lose, but never took a loss when I needed to win. They hate me now, they hated me then. Niggas hate to see you win. Poor sportsmanship. Fuck it.
Right. So that's the first verse, it seems, right?
Yeah, man. I like the vibe of it. I like the message. Sounds like positivity. You know what I mean? It's like I set the bar high and then I leap it again.
Sure.
Most of it seems like that. Like, and it's like woke in a way. You know, like realizing what's out there, what the negativity is, but still kind of rising above it.
Yeah, look, for me, it resonates because at the end of the day, you got to be on your grown man stuff, right? So, you lose a game, you can't go and take your ball.
Yep.
You can't go cry to whoever, right? So, man up. Not to sound sexist or what have you, but you take your lick and you keep it moving.
Facts.
Right,
What they
so-
say, right? There's no L's, there's only lessons.
That's it. You
That's
know?
what
So-
the L is. It's not a loss, it's a lesson.
And it's about perspective. So if you don't have that, then man, I can see how one could carry themselves in a way that could lend itself to poor sportsmanship. But
Facts.
let's do this.
Yeah, it's about like maintaining composure in like the hard times.
You did. How do you respond to adversity?
Yeah.
Here we go.
More to get.
Can't believe I was this fortunate. Fortune 500, but not the 500. Used to think that up was a quarter brick. Till I realized we needed more than this. I'm still hungover and high from parties in 95. Honestly, I'm traumatized simply from being alive. Feel my pain putting poetry over a beat. Young niggas holding machines, we had to go to extremes. I'm posted for real, this ain't a post and delete. A lion in the field, I should just move to the deep. Sportsmanship, you bring your rock to the gym. They get mad when you lose and take it back to the crib.
The rock that you were talking about taking your ball?
There you go. He just
Oh, that's
spoke on
funny,
it.
bro.
Yes.
That's funny.
Prophetic, baby.
Facts. The one that I was thinking about, it kind of left me now, but
What's
if we
that?
could rewind it a little bit.
In
He
this?
said something
In his?
pretty.
In
Yeah,
his?
yeah.
All right.
It was like a few seconds. Let's check it out.
I'm posted for real, this ain't a post and delete.
That's the one right
A lion
there.
in the field, I should just move to the.
I'm posted for real. This ain't a post and delete. Like,
Yes.
he stands on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
On what he says.
yeah, he's like 10 toes in. He's like, yo, this is what it is. I'm not gonna like take back what I'm saying because I'm just stating facts. Like, I'm real. Like, this is not.
You gotta speak
BS.
your mind.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
as a man, you gotta stand on business, as the kids say these days.
Yeah,
but
man.
stand on your word is more important.
Facts.
You know, so here we are.
Yep.
No posting and deleting.
Yeah, man.
We posted up for real, for real.
Facsimile.
Let's get it.
More sportsmanship, you bring your rock to the gym. They get mad when you lose and take it back to the crib. Niggas send me sub shots, then hit me for features. I duck the strays, then I double back and bleed them.
Speak on it. What does it strike a chord with you on?
Send me sub shots, then they hit me for features.
Okay? Talk on that.
So, how I take this is dudes that either went for his crown, right, or dudes that take shots at Nas. Deep down, they know who Nas is. They know he's the GOAT, or at least
Okay.
one of the GOATs, right?
Right?
So they'll take these shots, but it's like empty shots. Because it's like, at the end of the day, you know, if I'm available, you're going to want to work with me. Because I am who I am, type of deal, right? So what I took from it was like, it could be multiple people, but I think specifically this was for Pusha T.
Ooh, you gonna go there?
I think so. It's just a theory.
Okay.
Like, and I have no, just a couple of thoughts, but
For all my VA fans.
I do. Pusha T is one of my dudes, bro. Like, I like Push. But
Alright.
I did see a video which kind of took me aback a little bit.
Okay.
Where they're interviewing Pusha T, and the guy, I don't remember if it was from Complex or one of those video magazines, whatever. And he's asking Push, like, yo, so who's the GOAT? Like, who's your GOAT? And he goes, oh, basically, to paraphrase, like, my guy used to be Nas. Like, I used to look at Nas like, wow, like, this is the GOAT. Like, he's the best. He got the wordplay, all this stuff. But he says something to the effect of, like, and then I grew up and I started understanding rap better, and then I understood that Jay-Z was better.
And this was current?
I saw it a few weeks ago.
Okay.
That specific video.
Now that's
But
interesting.
To
now.
me, that's like a sub, because you can just come out and say, yo, Jay-Z's my guy, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? Jay-Z
Sure.
can be your guy, but why you gotta downgrade Nas to put up Jay-Z type of thing? Like, you don't gotta say you grew out of Nas, like Nas is like beneath Jay-Z. You feel me? Like,
So here's the thing that's perplexing about that
Yeah.
for me. When I think about discographies and the content and the pace in which Nas has been putting out material, I'm like, how can you grow into Jay-Z when he hasn't really been putting out music at the pace and level that Nas has of recent? You know
that's what I'm
saying?
saying. Worst case scenario, if people want to say they're even, right? Even if they're even, how you growing out of one, right? To me personally, of course, I'm biased. I'm Nas all day since I was a kid, but that to me was like a slight to say it in that fashion, especially a guy who's known for his wordplay.
Right.
Like he's a master of the English language, so he knows what he's saying and why he's saying it.
Right.
He could have phrased that much differently, and I think Nas is like, all right, so you take these little subs at me, but now you want me for a feature, and supposedly Nas is going to be on the new Clips album that's coming out. So this is why it's like
positioning that.
Yeah.
All right.
Like you're taking subs, but you want a feature, and then from what I've heard online, like I'm part of this Discord thing and all that, people that have heard it said that Nas ate on that. It's not out yet, and then supposedly Push went back and rewrote his verse like 4 times.
Gotcha.
From what these people are saying, I don't want to name any names, but
DK.
Supuestamente.
There you go. So, on that note, I want you guys to remember this video. You heard it first from Non Plus. You got the inside scoop. So, when the Clips album comes out, we're going to see how well this ages.
We got to do a review on this.
Absolutely, we will. On it. You know, but, all right. There we go.
Yeah, let's keep it moving.
Done.
One hand on the wheel, one arm out the window. The world saying fuck Nas and I'm yelling ditto. We feel like we cheating the scores we hit. We call that poor sportsmanship. From sports arenas to coliseums, watch the proceedings. They playing down my achievements, damn, you hate to see it. Like Frank Lopez and Tommy Matt, he had the cojones. They talk the so slam, broke the deals, and now they opponents. You was cool as a worker, they don't like when you own it. Niggas hate when you chosen, hate me now cause I'm goated.
Yo, pause that. Pause that. We gotta rewind that a little bit.
So
bro, you know what?
You
You know what he hit on, right?
What's that?
But we were having a conversation offline, like not about that whole shut up and play or shut up and ball thing.
Right.
Especially with the political climate right now. You know, some people got pardoned by Trump. Some people endorsing now Kamala Harris.
Right.
And you know, there's those vibes out there like, should players just play? Should rappers just rap and not get involved in politics because they have a lot of influence?
Right.
I think Nas was touching on that right there. If you want to run it back a little bit,
Okay, we can touch that.
Yeah, he kind of hit on it a little bit, like they like me when I'm the worker, but they don't like it when I'm the boss. And that's kind of similar. You know what I mean? Like
I can see the analogy there.
while I'm working, I'm cool.
Right.
But when I have more of a status and I
That's
have
it.
more control of things, it doesn't.
Right.
It
There's
doesn't
a job.
fit
There's
the
their
narrative
agenda.
that they want. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I dig that. Yeah. And that is a good tie to a future conversation that we will have for you guys
we need to
about
do that.
just that whole dynamic.
Yeah. That's a good topic for now.
All right.
He mad he had the cojones. They talk the so slam, broke the deals, and now they opponents. You was cool as a worker, they don't like when you own it. Niggas hate when you chosen, hate me now cause I'm goated.
Hate me now.
There you go.
Throw it
Good
back
catch.
to hate me now.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
man.
Yes. Wow. That's a
Spitting,
good catch,
bro.
man. He's
Spitting.
spitting.
They hated me then.
So
They don't
then
wanna see you with.
I go back to what you just said in terms of like Push's view in that short clip, and I think I may have seen it too in retrospect. But how can you evolve away from someone who is spitting at such a high level?
That's what I'm saying.
It
You
doesn't
want to
make any
hear?
sense.
You want to hear something I heard? This might make the video a little longer, but I think it's worth it.
Go ahead.
So Papoose has a video out where
I know
this is
he's-
from a couple years ago.
I know he's promoting.
They interviewed him,
Right.
and basically the guy that was interviewing him, I think he had a picture of the Nas 20-year anniversary Illmatic,
Right.
and they start talking about Nas, and he asked Nas, he asked Papoose about Nas, and he's like, yo, like, why do you think it is that people downplay Nas so much? Like, he has the best album, he's got one of the best discs of all time, all this stuff, but people always try to put him like number 2 or number 4, or, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's that crowd out there that will never give Nas the number 1 position, and Papoose, he made a really strong argument for it. He's like, the reason that they downplay Nas is because if they admit that this is the elite and like the top of the class, then they also have to admit that they're not there. If they downplay what he's doing, like it's not the best, then they don't have to match that level. They can do what's a little more attainable, and they can all feel like they're in that realm.
Right.
And that makes a lot of sense to me. You know what I mean? Like,
I got you.
when
I
there's
mean,
an
look,
elite, it makes people feel,
So-
a sort of way.
I feel you. I respect your view. I respect Papooses' view as well. to me, what this is, in my opinion, is really an acceptance of the fact that there's not just one.
There's not just one.
Right. So
there's different styles, right?
Different styles.
Yeah.
You know, different perspectives, different.
Dude, even different vibes, right? Like there's
Yeah.
certain days I'd rather hear a Biggie song and Wild Out, or
Without a doubt.
sometimes feel grimy. I want to hear a Lock song. Sometimes, you know what I mean? But
To me, this is the Jordan LeBron debate on steroids, and I say this from the perspective of just appreciate both those men's greatness, right? For all that they have contributed and all that they continue to do for hip hop and the culture,
facts.
right? So
Facts, yeah.
there's plenty of space on the Mount Rushmore, right? You feel me on that?
Yeah. It's just there's too much going on behind the scenes. That's the issue.
Yeah.
And like I'm very tapped into all this stuff, and I see what goes on, and it's hard for like a fan of Nas to think that way, or at least I'm gonna talk for myself, because we see what goes on. Like there's things that, like the fact that Nas just got his first Grammy a couple of years ago, when he has the best rap album of all time. Like, I know there was no Grammys for hip hop in '94.
You guys have a chip on your shoulder.
Exactly.
You've been suppressed.
Yeah, the airplay
held
stuff.
out,
Like he got blacklisted from Hot 97, just like Wu-Tang did. Like they didn't let him do his thing on Summer Jam, but they let Jay-Z do his. Like they named the show Takeover on Hot 97 when Nas won the battle. Like
Right.
so he always had like forces against him, and part of it is because he was always more of a like intellectual and positive message type of guy. You know, he has his songs like Shoot 'Em Up and all that when he was younger, but if you see him evolve, he evolved kind of away from that.
Sure.
And he has songs like I Can and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like where's
To
Jay-Z's I Can?
To me,
It doesn't exist. You know what I mean?
Nas is like one of the greatest ghetto storytellers. Right? So you want to hear what he has to say. You know,
He's a
and
minor poet.
he will cover every spectrum of our experience.
And even with that, there's people that'll say he's not diverse enough.
Yeah.
You feel me? But this is the
Garbage.
narratives that are created.
Understood.
And that's why we have this chip on our shoulder.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying?
With that being said,
Yeah.
give this man his flowers.
Blagana.
Yes.
The whole bouquet, my guys.
No doubt. Okay, so let's hear the end of his verse,
Yeah.
and then we'll kind of wrap up with our final thoughts on poor sportsmanship.
Poor sportsmanship. Fuck it, I got more to give. You know, I ain't never been jealous in my life. I don't even know how it feel. No jealousy, humiliation. That put niggas in jail. Should get you broke. Nah, poor sportsmanship.
All facts, bro. Jealousy, all that gets you is jail.
Or death.
Or death, or in trouble somehow. Like
Some
worrying about another person, what they have, and envy, that's just BS. Like
Well,
there's no place for that.
I will bring this back to a Jay-Z truism that I love from one of his albums. I forget what song it is, but he goes, "What you eat don't make me crap." You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
focus on you. You know,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
at the end of the
100%.
day, if you compete and present the best person that you see in the mirror, continue to improve on that,
Yeah.
I think that things will pan out for you in the right direction. You know,
Facts,
but
yeah.
that is a life lesson.
100%. Nas said something similar on one of the King's Disease albums. He said, they ain't stopped printing money because I made mine.
There you go.
There's always more out there. There's always more to do. There's always
Go
more.
get it.
Go get it.
Go get yours.
Facts.
You know,
and,
that's
do
the
it
message.
and do it the right way. Like you don't gotta be a cornball. You don't gotta be a hater to make money. You just do what you're good at, and if you love it, it's not even a job. It's just what you do.
That's it. You know,
Yeah, man.
so just to round this off, I think beat-wise, pristine, right?
Fine.
So we
Fine.
agree that Hit Boy did his thing yet again. The two of them, Big Sean, I think was pretty, nice at what he did as well.
Nice verses. I like the back and forth.
Yeah, at the
Little
beginning.
throwback style. Yeah,
Yep.
I like that.
And then both of them ate in their respective verses.
Yeah.
You know, so we encourage you guys to go ahead and give it a listen. We love to bump it in the whip so it's
Facts.
uninhibited or what have you, but we highly recommend this. So again, This is Big Sean featuring Nas, Poor Sportsmanship, off of the Leaked album.
Yeah. Supposedly it's still coming out. You know, some of the other songs I heard weren't finished, but this one seems like it's more of a complete song.
Yeah.
Maybe there'll be some touches or whatever, some editing, but
Yeah.
I like it as is. So
No doubt. I'm high on that as well. So let's do this. But this is that dude, Levi Tate,
your boy Non Plus,
and we are Deadass Poet Society.
Checking out. See you on the next one.
All right, no doubt.
Deuces. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share.
Peace.
Peace.